Now we should have... Here we go. It's
So
the
with a different
Italian
strategy
Grand
to
Prix.
everyone else, let's see what I can do.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
So good luck, Carlos. This is actually, I think this is going to be a pretty boring race. I'm the only one on the hards because I want to try something different for a change. So, just keeping tabs. To be honest with you, I'm keeping with them, but I'm not exactly losing that much of a ground.
DRS will be active.
If I can keep within striking distance, that's fine. Way up. What's happened here? It looks like an Alpha and a Haas by the look of it, I think.
It's a crash, and it's more.
Oh, it's
than
an
one
Alpha
car.
Tauri. I do
we can take a
apologise.
look now. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
That was brave.
That's the contact there.
Wow. Oh, we're still doing good. That's a McLaren. That is Danny Rick. So, 2 chicanes, 2 catastrophes. Let's have a look at Guan Li Zhou. Yep, front wing. Yeah, his front wing actually is off. Pierre's is fine. So Guan Li Zhou's in. Pierre Gasly is on his way. Uh, 92. So Pierre's gonna have to come in anyway because his softs are on, like, well, it was 38, it's now 37, so he's gonna have to come in soon anyway. Oh, I know I ain't done. I didn't sort their bloody I didn't sort their thingy out. First time in a while I've not actually sorted the fuel out properly. Well, that was good. Not. Oh. Right. I'll still keep them on. So no estimated pit stop.
No.
Are we going or what's going on?
Let's take a look at the replay. Now we see the Williams here.
Now this should not have happened. How did you get a penalty? And just make sure. Hopefully it will stick with the same tyres.
Virtual safety car is ending. So DRS is enabled now.
So that's Albon on his way, that's good. The penalty, do not take those tyres off. Do not take those tyres off. Right, I'm going to assume that he's still got his tyres on. Right, just carry it on like that for a while.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
That's good anyway. Albon's following Danny Rick. Oh, not again. Now what? Ooh. Oh dear. Seems to have had a Red Bull and a Ferrari tussle.
Was that a crash? Multiple
Yes, let's
cars,
have a
I
look.
think. Here's the replay. Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Seriously, how many times does this computer have to learn that won't happen? That was more like 4 into 1 wouldn't go. What the hell is going on with everybody? So Piastri's 20th, miles back. So Max has stopped, Charles Leclerc stopped. In fact, if they've gone on to, yeah, they've gone into hards.
Someone spun out.
And Max has spun again. Remind me, why is he so good when all he does is spin?
Is that a lockup?
Lando's locked up.
I think we've had a car run wide.
And Charles Leclerc got me. Get me now? No.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
And Charles Leclerc spun. Pit stops. Other pit stops are going on. Finish position, not fastest lap.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
I'm still going.
Oh, and
Danny
Ferrari
Ricks had a
just
pit.
gained a place.
Am I still DRSing? Nope, I've fallen out. Shame I ain't got fastest lap because I could have actually got that and I could have done with the extra 100 odd grand bonus. So, I've got 20 laps left, and tyres here are good for 32.
Look at that! They've run wide.
Lando's run wide again. Again. Seems to
Seems
be
to have
quite
been
the
a lock-up.
pattern. Oh, Hamilton's locked up. That's not like him.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Yuki Tsunoda spawn like that. It is time for not for Pierre Gasly. Get ahead of him, send there for Oscar Piastri to come in. So let's see if Oscar can actually get fastest lap. So deploy, push. No, he can't. Either way, he'll still be alright. So 46 laps these have done. Either way. Eighteenth, just behind Max. Let me just put Oscar's on balanced. While Albon goes for this, tries to go fastest lap. He's overtook Esteban.
We've just had a car run wide.
Guan Zhou's one wide.
We have low batteries.
Battery is empty.
Yep, sure.
Never mind. Balanced. Last lap. So we have the Tifosi are definitely happy
And
because
Sainz
they've
crosses
had
the line
Carlos
first.
Sainz win.
He's taken the win.
And Charles Leclerc's coming ninth, so that's not really that good for them. So either way, Alpine seem to be doing quite well because I've noticed Esteban's been doing quite well. So the question now is, where is Fernando Alonso? So yeah, 106.63. Wow, I guess the fight for 4th and 5th is really heating up. We're still 9th, which is not what I want. I've never actually, I always say this, I never actually thought at TV Day where Team Principal actually wants to finish last. 1 development point for Oscar Piastri. And as usual, 3.767 mil for sponsors. Inbox. It's always a difficult race. Regulation change. Cost cap, which is 141.2 million to 136.2 million. And everyone bar Alfa Romeo, Haas and Red Bull have voted against it. So, while I'm on that subject, let me just put aero testing financial 141.2 mil to 136.2 million. It was 73 again, 73.4. So for next season, for all the reg changes, so regulation changes as far as the technical aspects go has been done. The aero testing has been increased for the bottom 5, kept for 4, but decreased for the top 3. And financial is 5 million less than what it was this year. Just forgot to check. He's detailed. He can't race an F1 for 2 seasons, so he's actually going to be my reserve and test driver. In the meantime, Esteban open to negotiation. He's good, but the only thing is he's only good for so long. Lando detailed. He is open to negotiation, but I know for a fact his contract is worth an absolute bomb, and it's going to kill me. Valtteri, I tell you, I'm not really fussed about Valtteri, but I'll still scout him because he's always been open to negotiation. George is not interested, even though he is probably the better one, because I know for a fact his race bonus is only $250,000 if you get him on the podium, whereas obviously Verstappen's and Lewis's are in the millions. Sergio Perez is in the millions. I believe Leclerc and Sainz's are. Valtteri's, I think it's kind of like 1.3 mil every time he gets above 6, which if it's how my car's going to be next year, it's going to be absolutely awesome. But the thing is, this is the other problem. Pierre Gasly wants just over $750,000 every single time he gets points. Now, Fernando Alonso isn't so bad. Just over $500,000. And his bonus threshold's 6. So I'm kind of hoping that I can sort of tempt Alonso with top 5. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to do this straight after Abu Dhabi. Plus his buyout fee is only $750,000, so it's cheap. Pierre's only 1.1. Esteban's isn't done yet. George does 3 mil, which is peanuts. Valtteri's will be quite high because I think he's on something like a 3 year contract. So Oscar. So let's increase his smoothness again. Alex has got one. Let's increase his cornering. Jack hasn't got any. Let's check Simone's. He's alright. Alessandro Chinini. Let's sort high-speed downforce out. Chris Cronin's fine. Ben Mitchell's fine. What am I on? 6 mil. So I've got 18 days to Singapore. My hospitality is finally done. It's absolutely finally done. Roman Staniak, not bothered. Hospitality, I need one more. I do not have 7 mil though. As far as hospitality goes, that can wait until next year. Because I want to try and get Design Center done before next season. Or at the very point before the regs come into it next season. So, onwards. Right, so the CFD's done. That's some bit, so at least it'll come in handy for the... I'm trying to think. That'll come in good for everything next year and the front wing, which I need to do. Oh, speaking of which, just check the calendar. Upgraded. There's nothing to come except a memorabilia room event and a driver media appearance. Then on that day, race hospitality, race simulators upgraded. Then that's fine. October's pretty busy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 Grand Prix, and then there's 2 in November. Onwards. So what we got here then? Oh yes, that's what I forgot to do. So 2, 3. Let me just check everything else while I'm still here. That's 5. Another 5 should do the trick. New project manufacturer if I need to. There's 5, that should be fine. 7's fine, 7's fine. Yep, them 2 are fine. Let's have a look actually. Car parts development, current projects. Rear wing research should be done 32 days. That's good. Inbox. Yep, low stock. Yep, that's fine. They're on their way. 5 mil because I've had to get that manufacturing. That's all done. Memorabilia room poor condition. That's already at max anyway, so let's refurbish that. That doesn't need refurbishing. That will need it soon. Singapore race prep. Qualifying position 115. Fastest lap, right? That's now for a bit of something else. So before I move it on, Oscar doesn't need one. Alex has nothing. Right, before I go, right, so I will need to renew Jack Aitkins for 1 more year, because if I renew it for 1 more year, that will take him through to Oliver Bierman. And then Oliver Bierman will be my reserve driver for however long I deem it necessary. So staff. Oh, Simone's got one. What do I want? Suspension, side pods, chassis, side pods. Alessandro Giannini, not yet. Chris Cronin definitely needs some. Ben Mitchell. While I'm on that subject, actually, 1.6 to break his contract. Remaining contract. His is so 2 mil, and I can break their contracts and sign someone else. While I'm on the subject, actually, race engineers, who is interested? He's not. Ricardo Adami isn't. Lambassi isn't. Oh, hold on. Nope. He's not, but I really want XMP. Hubert. No, because why would he leave? So the 2 McLaren boys are alright. I did say I was on about going to get Pierre Hamlin. I think I've already got everything I need for him, yeah. So what I might do is get Pierre Gasly, get his race engineer with him, and 64. Now, you see, I'd rather have pit crew communicate management and feedback better than anything. But the thing is with Chris, he's good at everything else, he just needs some feedback. His feedback needs to be improved. And that's the worst thing, look. 160k, I could buy him out. But it won't let me. Anyway, off to Singapore we go.